What is up, guys? Stark here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Sabo raid boss. Now, Sabo is very difficult. So, don't be discouraged if you can't do it. But I'm going to go ahead and try and explain all the stages for you guys. And we'll go from there. But yeah, Sabo's really hard. Even with pretty much all the legends I have, that's not good enough. You can't just do it with legends. You kind of need the right setup with the right units, with the right special levels, with the right sockets, and it's a pain in the ass. But it is possible. There are actually a lot of teams that can do it, but you just need very specific units and everything like that. Like for me, I have a Croc team that can do it. Let me jump over here and go to my teams. I have the Croc team here that can do it. Yeah, it needs the Shank ship, but I can't really do it because my Dofi's not maxed. So even though I have the team, I'm still, it's not a very consistent team because I would have to stall for Dofi special, and that's not very easy to do with a Croc team. So a lot of teams are like that I have. Just some of the units aren't max specials. So if you're in that situation, then just try and get that one copy and then wait for him to come back. But I did find a team I can use pretty consistently. So we're going to go ahead and use that in this video, and that's going to be Stronghold Ace. It's a pretty standard setup here for Stronghold Ace teams. Not much else to say about the team, but the one thing to point out is this team is not 100% consistent. That's because of what Sabo will do on the boss stage, and I will explain that when we get there. But other than Sabo and that one little thing that he does, the Stronghold Ace team is very easy. It's very safe. So you just want to go ahead here and kill as many of these guys on stage 1 as possible. Unlike most other teams, you don't have to worry about taking hits or anything like that. You can't kill all the guys in the first stage, but you have so much HP and you're going to have that auto heal, so you're going to get it back. So you just want to focus on stalling for your specials. That is the only thing you really need to worry about. Everything else will take care of itself in this stage. So you just kill these guys and then move on to stage number 2. That is the one benefit that Ace teams have over all other teams, is that, sorry about that guys, my recording software kind of bugged out there. But as I was saying, that is the one advantage Ace teams have over pretty much any other team, is that you don't have to worry about any of the other stages. You can pretty much tank a ton of hits to get your specials ready. So it's a very nice advantage here. And then on stage 2, you just want to kill as many units as possible once again. And then these guys are going to chain you for 5 turns. But that's fine, because you just want to wait out the amount of time anyway for your specials. So just go ahead and do that. If you have level 3 chain sockets, that'll be perfect. If not, it doesn't really matter. But if you don't have chain sockets, like, you want to just make sure your units are unchained before you move on to the next stage. So there, we're just going to move on here to stage number 3. So these 3 green pirate guys here, they will chain your strength units for 5 turns, and it'll stack. So you do want to make sure you kill at least 2 of them. Sometimes they all start on a 1-turn cooldown, so you might get hit with it, but if you kill 2 of them, that'd be cool, because then you don't have to worry about waiting 4 turns. So there we go, kill them. Now we don't have to worry about that. Now we don't really need to stall here because all our specials are pretty much ready to go. So we just want to go ahead and knock out these guys. The only special you really need going into stage 4 is going to be Heracles special, because that's pretty much the only special we're going to need until Sabo. And we're easily going to do that. So we're just going to go ahead and kill off the lobster here and move on. Now stage 4 is where most teams will have the toughest struggle because of these 2 pirates here that have a perfect and a great combo shield. and then they're gonna change all your orbs into bad orbs and lock them for 2 turns. Now that gives a lot of teams a lot of problems, because having 2 turns to do that with bad orbs is very difficult. So some teams use Usopp here and then they'll just take their time, but we can just go ahead and use Heracles here to swap those bad orbs into good orbs, and then we have absolutely no issues whatsoever killing these guys. So what you want to do is here, you want to manual target the guy with the perfect shield, so that when you kill him, it'll automatically go over to kill the guy in the middle, so you don't have to worry about manually targeting after you kill the first guy and maybe mess up your combo chain. So you just need to hit 3 perfects in a row, and then that'll pretty much take care of that guy's shield, and you can kill him pretty easily and move on to the guy in the middle. So hopefully the plan is to kill both of those 2 guys in the first turn. There you go. That got the hard part out of the way. Now we're going to go ahead and focus on the guy with the great shield, or the good shield, sorry. And we still have those locked orbs, so, you know, we don't have any issues with being able to kill these guys. Alright, so we're going to kill that guy off, and then hit the penguin. If you leave the penguin alive, he does hit pretty, he hits pretty hard, and he's going to put up a defense buff for like 11 turns, so you really don't want to leave this penguin alive. There's some situations where the penguin and the pirates will have the same cooldown. In that situation, kill the penguin first and take a hit from the pirate, because you're going to be able to heal that back, and you don't really need the HP, and you know, it's just going to be easier on you. So just go ahead and do that, and then go ahead and kill the penguin whenever you're ready to do that. Don't worry about your orbs, because Sabo's going to shuffle them, which is the only reason why ace teams can struggle. So here we go, Sabo's going to switch our orbs. Now there's a way around this. You can just back out of the game and keep popping back in until you get a good set of orbs, but we're not going to do that for this recording. So we do get 1 orb on ace, which is all you need. You pretty much need 1 matching orb on any other character besides Frankie, because Frankie's going to give himself his own orb. Ideally, you want him on your aces. Even more ideally, you want at least 2. But, you know, if you have 1 on your aces, especially if it has cotton candy on it, then you're good to go. So at this point, you just pop all your specials here, and you'll be able to kill Sabo in 2 turns. If you don't get 2 matching orbs, or you get like really bad orbs, and you don't feel like restarting the game over and over again, what you can do is attack Sabo normally on the first 2 turns, because you have plenty of HP to survive his hits, and then he'll do it again, and then shuffle your orbs. So you have multiple chances to get those matching orbs. But what you need to do is you need to make sure you don't do it. Like, say you get bad orbs on the first turn here and you attack normally, and you get good orbs on the second turn, you can't use your specials, because Sabo will clear all of your specials on his second turn. So you'll lose 1 turn of burst, and you probably won't have enough damage to kill him. So just keep that in mind. Now we're just going to go ahead and attack Sabo. And there you go. It's pretty close with 2 matching orbs, but it is possible. So there you go, guys. You can see how easy the team is with Ace, but you could also see and understand why it's kind of difficult to use Ace's team on this raid boss because of that matching orb gimmick. You have to use Heracles on stage 4 for an easier time, which, you know, makes it difficult on Sabo, but, you know, I'd still say it has like an 80-90% clear rate. Just, you know, if you have those matching orb sockets, you're probably going to get something. And you can always just back out and swap and do it again, or just attack them normally the first 2 turns. There are ways around it, but, you know, the run is long enough as it is. So if you're just looking for a couple copies of Sabo, you know, this is going to be a really good team to use. If not, you know, maybe a Croc team. or a Fujitora team, but that does require multiple legends and max specials on specific characters. But I do hope this video, guys, helped you guys at least understand how Sabo works, and if it did help you, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.